This is Lou Dobbs Tonight. New debate and opinion. Here again, Mr. Independent, Lou Dobbs.
Welcome back. Joining me now, one of the House's most outspoken opponents of this Wall Street bailout, Congressman Brad Sherman. He's a Democrat of California, sits on the Financial Services Committee, amongst other committees. Congressman, good to have you back with us.
Good to be with you, Lou.
$150 billion in some of the most outrageous pork imaginable, and you just saw Senator Obama and Senator McCain signed off on this like it was just as pristine and pure as the driven snow. What does Congressman Sherman say about this new attempt to get a bailout through?
Wall Street really wants that $700 billion, and they put some sweeteners on this. They put some pork. There are some good tax provisions they put on it that they should have just passed independently, and there's some bad tax provisions that they put on it as well. They've increased the cost of a $700 billion program to about $800 billion, and it's if anything a worse bill.
So you can't support it?
Hell no.
Well, hallelujah. Congressman Sherman, let me just say, many of our viewers may not be aware that they added over 110 provisions. In addition to making the, as you well know with your accounting background, they even pulled back the alternative minimum tax, and rather than pay as you go, which had been the original plan, now it's just part of deficit spending. They threw it into this legislation. This is an insult to the intelligence of every American, and the two men who would be president of the United States signed up for this. I mean, it is enough to make you vomit.
Well, the Wall Street panic machine has been operating over time. They've convinced so many people that if you don't back this bill, you're an irresponsible populist, that any real patriot would put country first and vote for the bill. The people saying that are trying to make sure that no one looks and reads at the key provisions of the bill, and if you get enough, people don't have time to read.
I know that you've got great respect for Bill Isaac. We talked with him here last night. He's laid out a plan. Marcy Kaptur, Peter DeFazio, two highly respected congressmen, one from Ohio, the other from Oregon, with their legislation as an alternative. Do you believe there's any hope for sense to prevail in the House of Representatives and for us to stop what is, by the estimation of every expert I respect, is an absolute disaster for this country?
Well, people are going to have to call their members of Congress. Keep in mind, the Wall Street firms now have their employees sitting there with lists, and they're not just calling their members of Congress, they're all calling 435 of us in the hope that whoever answers the phone won't bother to ask what part of the district are you from. So we're up against people who are being paid to make the phone calls during their office time. People have got to call in and say you can't vote for a bill where Bill Isaac says that half the money is going to foreign investors through the China two-step. Half the money is not even bailing out Americans who made bad investments, but rather foreigners who did instead.
Congressman Brad Sherman, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll be obviously watching tomorrow and hoping for the best for the American people. And as an independent populist, I can say that. I can make it very clear. The American people are my first concern. We appreciate it, and I know they are yours as well. Thank you very much, Congressman. Up next, the vice presidential debate is now just a little less than an hour and a half away. The nation's chance to hear Governor Sarah Palin without, some of the little tweaks and twists